We all know that GATE 2026 mechanical paper was out of the box. It was really tough. And after the GATE 2026 mechanical paper was over, one GATE coaching faculty, he told that now it is very clear that we cannot crack GATE with a very good rank with only free materials. But here here is an example in front of you, a live example who has cracked GATE 2 times with under 100 rank and also with a single digit rank in GATE XC with completely free materials. Only I have purchased test series. But here I am not demeaning any coaching center, and neither I am demeaning their materials. But what I am trying to emphasize is, if you don't have that money or that facility to afford the GATE coaching center materials and the GATE coaching center paid lectures, it it doesn't mean that you cannot crack GATE with an under 100 or even an under 10 single digit rank. Yes, it is possible. So to help you out with that, here I will talk about the sources, the NPTEL and the free YouTube lectures for each subject, and also I will talk about the books for each subject, with which not only you can crack GATE, but also you can crack BARC, ISRO, DRDO, IIT, or any mechanical engineering interview for that matter. But hey, actually that coaching faculty mentor was right for some people. There is one catch. So if you fall under that category of people, then you cannot crack GATE or any examination with this material. But if you do not fall in that category, and if you are sincere enough, then you can not only crack GATE as I have said earlier, but all the semester examination, ESC, and any exam, literally any exam. So I will talk about this category and this condition, that why he is some sort of right that you cannot crack GATE without GATE coaching materials or without GATE paid materials. This thing I will talk about at the end of the video. But right now let me start with the free materials. Okay. So here I think you can see my iPad screen. Firstly, this is machine design. So you just search that NPTEL machine design, or you can also search NPTEL machine design Prof. B. Maiti and Gautam Chakraborty, actually from IIT KGP. Okay. So if you search this again, so then again you are getting the same course, I think. Same course here. Yeah, you are getting the same course, right? So this course is a GOAT. So here you can see that here if I zoom it, so here it is Professor B. Maiti, Prof. Gautam Chakraborty. So these two, at least I have seen Professor Gautam Chakraborty, he is a legend. So he will make you understand machine design like never before. Okay, so no matter if it is a BARC interview, or if it is GATE examination, or if it is ESC examination, this lecture series is more than enough, right? So this is over. Now, engineering mechanics. You just search engineering mechanics Professor K. Ramesh. Okay, and see these two things. So here the first series is engineering mechanics by Professor K. Ramesh from IIT Madras. So here he has such beautiful animations. So he will not only make you understand the equations, but also you will be able to feel the thrust. You will be able to feel the load and the moments and the acceleration and the forces and all those things. He has such a beautiful, good animation, such a good animation. Okay, so and also you will get the feel of the subject, and this teacher teaches very well. Okay, so again the same thing applies for this also. Okay, that if you just see this lecture and understand, then you don't have to you don't have to be worried about anything else, any examination. Okay, and now here you can see that for the same teacher there is strength of materials also. I will suggest strength of materials from the same teacher, that is Professor K. Ramesh, right? So this this lecture series is again going to be covering everything, any examination, any interview. This is very in detail, right? Okay. Now, fundamentals. Okay. Now I will start actually manufacturing sources. Now, before starting manufacturing sources, let me tell you that manufacturing has a very vast syllabus. So most of the students, we think that manufacturing is boring, but actually manufacturing is not boring. And here, let me tell you that I am not someone who tells that the coaching faculties are bad. No, I have also prepared for their from their free materials, and also I will here refer to one of their free materials for applied thermodynamics. So for manufacturing, you see that in ISRO, DRDO especially, they are fan of asking manufacturing questions because they will rarely ask from you that what is your favorite subject. That is why my goal is to prepare you for everything, not only GATE. At this point, you have sufficient amount of time that you can prepare from these lectures in detail if you are sincere enough, right? So now you see that this is the lecture from Professor Pankaj বিশ্বাস from IIT Guwahati, and this is on the welding technology. So this lecture is a perfect balance between the vast details and uh, the compact GATE syllabus. So this lecture is of maybe how many lectures? So only 24 lectures. Believe me, in manufacturing, 24 lecture is a very less number. So this lecture will cover almost everything, right? Okay. So now, this is casting, again, metal casting. So yes, I admit that this lecture from IIT Kharagpur, you just search, okay. Sorry, this is not IIT Kharagpur. You just search that this is IIT Roorkee, okay. Search, okay, yeah. So this one, Dr. D.B. Karunakar, right? So this one. So this course, again, this course is in very detailed, very in-depth course. This will cover everything from casting. This is a bit boring because the style of delivering the lecture is a bit monotonous and is a bit slow. That is why I personally don't like the teaching style, but I have not found any interesting lecture in casting from NPTEL. Like, the lectures are interesting and good in terms of the lecture materials, but in terms of the teaching, the lectures are a bit boring. So again, if you think that there are good lectures from the coaching centers also, then you can actually go for that. And for the manufacturing, I will tell you again a free source from a coaching center which is available for free on YouTube. Okay, so here you see now the metal cutting. Okay, so this professor is very good. He is from IIT KGP and I have seen him teaching. Okay, so Professor Oshimabo Roy Chaudhary. So he teaches very well. Yes, he also teaches in a bit of monotonous and slow manner, but the lecture materials are sufficient and very good, honestly. So for machining and the machine cutting tools, this lecture is very good. This lecture series. Okay. Now the non-traditional. So for the non-traditional also, this professor is very good for the non-traditional machining. But here again, one more course we have, that is, yes. So this is Professor A.K. Chattopadhyay and Professor A.B. Chattopadhyay and Professor Soumitra Paul. Okay, so this lecture, you see, okay, just let me show you. This lecture covers everything, okay, the traditional machining and also the non-traditional machining and also the CNC. So this lecture also you can cover here, that is the non-traditional machining IIT KGP. So this lecture is combination of everything, traditional machining and also the non-traditional machining CNC. Okay, everything it will cover, and this is a very good lecture, believe me. Now here operations research, IEOR, right? IEOR, industrial engineering and operations research. Yes, so this is the lecture. You just search operations research IIT Madras and you open this playlist. So this This professor is, I don't recall his name, but yes, he is very good. I mean, if you do like mathematics, so this lecture, will be like heaven for you, right? So please go through this lecture. I think after going through this lecture, you don't have to go to any other source for the IEOR for any examination. Like for example, in GATE examination, the problems of linear LPP, the linear programming problems. Okay, so those are a bit easier, a bit objective type, but in ESC you can face very, different different types of problems with higher difficulty level for anything, not only LPP but also the assignment problems, but also the transportation problems and all those things. So here he has explained and he has taken all the problem levels, all the problem categories. He has taken everything. So again, you can cover any examination. Here, applied thermo. Now, honestly, from NPTEL, again, like the manufacturing, the applied thermo lectures are very boring. I have found it. So here, this is a very good faculty. This is a very good lecture from a very good faculty from Gatewala. He is Vinod Datsulia. And I have prepared during my GATE 2023 and also during my GATE 2026 from this faculty and from this lecture only. That is the crash course in GATE 2023. In the year 2023. So here, this course is more than enough to crack GATE examination, to crack any PSU examination, and almost you can say to crack ISRO DRDO interview. But see, applied thermodynamics is very practical and he has covered from the point of view of GATE, which is very logical. So if you want to go for applied thermodynamics in very detail, if you want to feel, then you should watch the practical lectures. You should study the book by P.K. Nag, Power Plant Engineering by P.K. Nag. He was a professor in IIT Kharagpur. So yes, so for GATE this lecture is enough, but I cannot guarantee that you will be able to crack ESE from this lecture. Okay. Now the engineering maths part. Again, see, NPTEL has engineering maths and very good lectures. But this teacher, that is Vinay sir, right? Vinay sir, his teaching style, like he is like a professor. So he doesn't skip steps, and even if he skips any steps, then he will tell you that I am skipping this because of lack of time. Okay, but he will not be like, okay, we are getting this from this like a magic. No, he will make you understand every step, and his teaching style is very good for GATE examination, and for that matter for ESE examination also. His courses are very good. But if you are a maths enthusiast, then my suggestion would be, you just suggest maybe linear algebra NPTEL. Okay. And okay, yes, this lecture. So mathematics, linear algebra from IIT Madras. So this lecture is a god level lecture for linear algebra and vector space. See, you can also here search that mathematics NPTEL. Okay, or here maybe I should add engineering mathematics. Yeah. So here you see the first thing, that is the engineering mathematics. Okay, IIT Kharagpur course. There are so many courses, but personally I don't think that there is any course better than this. Okay, all those courses are good because they are NPTEL courses. They will cover everything. But the teaching style of this faculty, that is Vinay sir. So I personally I like that very much. So now the choice is yours. So my point is, there are so many lectures available in YouTube. Now, if you don't like seeing these lectures, you can actually explore so many lectures, and after exploring, if you find that this lecture is good, this lecture is not good, so watch this one and not this one. Okay, no matter who have said. Okay. Okay, so now the final things, maybe now I will search in live. So fluid mechanics, escation. Okay, you see these two lectures. If so, you see any one of them, both of them are same. Okay, and you don't have to see any other lecture for fluid mechanics. Okay, now fluid mechanics, Shumon Chakraborty. Okay, now again this lecture, see these two lectures. First you see the above lectures. Okay, first you see the above lectures, where this is the basic fluid mechanics course for GATE examination, IISrO DRDO interview, and the below lecture, that is the advanced fluid mechanics course if you are doing M.Tech, if you are doing PhD. Right, now heat transfer, right? So heat transfer Shumon Chakraborty, yeah, this course, either the first or the second course. Okay, any one of them you can choose. So this course is taught jointly by Professor Shumon Chakraborty and Professor S.K. Soham. So this course covers only conduction and convection heat transfer, but these two heat transfer, these are covered in a very detailed and comprehensive manner. You don't have to look into any other source. So now, so here radiation heat transfer, Prof. Yeah, C Balaji. So yes, so you should write here Prof. C Balaji. So here he is from IIT Madras. Prof. You see Prof. C Balaji. Now here again, his teaching style is very impressive, very impressive. Okay, so if you see the radiation part from this lecture, you don't have to do anything else. And here I think he has he has here covered not only radiation but also conduction heat transfer. So again, you can learn conduction from either Shumon Chakraborty and S.K. Soham sir, and also from this sir. Okay, so these two lecture series covers the whole heat transfer. Now the last thing is thermodynamics. Okay, thermodynamics. Yeah, so thermodynamics में मेसी कैसे आ गया, जो भी हो. Okay, so thermodynamics NPTEL. Okay, हर बार NETL हुआ. So yes, thermodynamics by S.K. Soham sir. Again, this is a god level lecture, but again there is this lecture, that is thermodynamics by Professor Shumon Chakraborty and Aditya Bandyopadhyay. Again, any one of these two lectures you can see, these two will be more than enough for your GATE and any other examination, right? Okay, so now I think I have covered everything else. Only aptitude is remaining, so maybe aptitude GATE wala. Okay, so yes, this faculty Amulya Ratan sir, right? Amulya Ratan sir. So Amulya Ratan sir is very good. So again, see, I am not against any coaching center. Okay, I always see the faculty name. If he teaches good, I don't mind that. From where he is teaching, any IIT, any NIT, any other college, or in any coaching center, it doesn't matter for me. If he is delivering good level of knowledge, then he is precious for me. He or she is precious for me. So here, this faculty is the best in I should not say best because I have not explored much, but I have learned gate aptitude from him only. So he is very good, right? So I think I have covered everything. So now let me stop, or let me just see if I have covered. Okay, theory of machines and material science is remaining. Sorry. Okay, these two are very important. Okay, so for theory of machines, you see theory of machines here I will divide it in two parts. One is kinematics of machines, where you just study the velocity, acceleration things, gears, cams. Okay, and another is the dynamics of machining, where you study balancing, vibration, and all those things. So here kinematics of machines, IIT Kanpur. You search this, IIT Kanpur, and now you will get the first lecture is by Professor Amitabh Ghosh. No, so sorry. So this is by Professor Ashok Kumar Mullik, and here he is also a very great teacher. If you see this lecture, you don't have to worry about any examination, truly. So I have seen only this lecture for the kinematics of machine, and for that matter, if I just change it to dynamics of machine, right? So okay, so the dynamics, yeah. So this is the lecture by Professor Amitabh Ghosh, and again you don't have to see any other lecture. Okay, I will not say any second option from anywhere else. These two are very good, right? Now, last thing is the material science. IIT Delhi, right? So again, is that yeah, this professor is there, but NPTEL. Okay, this one. Introduction to Material Science and Engineering by Professor R. Prasad. Okay, Rajesh Prasad from IIT Delhi. So again, this is a great lecture. So again, like manufacturing, material science has also almost infinite syllabus. But for GATE examination and also for any interview for that matter, this lecture is more than enough. Okay. So now I have covered all the things. Now let me stop the recordings. Now again, I have told you that I will firstly tell for manufacturing another source, and that source is Professor Swadesh Singh from Gatewala. He knows manufacturing very well. I mean, I think so at least. Okay, he knows manufacturing very well. And another, I think he is from an academy. I don't recall the name exactly. Okay, so he is also a very good faculty. But now he is not in an academy. He has changed the center. Okay, and I think he has opened his own coaching center. Okay, so maybe I will just give his name in the pinned comments, right? So here I am saying you that if you do not like studying manufacturing from this NPTEL, and if your only aim is to crack GATE, then you can refer to the GATE 2023 manufacturing crash course. GATE 2023 manufacturing crash course from Gatewala by Swadesh Singh sir. And there is one more teacher, that is something Aditya sir. Okay, so these two are good, and okay, so Gatewala has so many free crash courses. So I will suggest that Professor Swadesh Singh, he has covered all the topics from manufacturing in Gatewala free. So maybe in 2023 he has covered the material science and the machining part maybe, and also the forming part. In GATE 2024 he has covered the welding part. So likewise, if you see the lectures from him in different years, then you will find that you are getting all the materials, like from the casting, from the machining, from the welding, from material science. So you can learn from him like this. Just refer to the Gatewala crash courses in Gate 2023, Gate 2024, Gate 2025, like this, and he has covered the whole manufacturing, okay, for free. Okay, so now that faculty told that you cannot crack gate right now with the free materials only, because the gate question level is increasing. But hey, the truth is, yes, this is true for you if you are lazy, for that matter. Because if you think that okay, these lectures are of 40 lectures, so I will not see this, I don't like seeing this. Okay, maybe yes, out of those 40 lectures, maybe 10 lectures are not important for GATE. But again, these 40 lectures and those 10 lectures will help you to crack the interviews. And those 10 lectures will not be there in any coaching material, because their aim is to crack GATE. And yes, maybe they will teach those 10 lectures for ESE material. So then you have to buy the GATE plus ESE package and all those things. So now the call is for you. Now the call is yours, because you see, I am not demeaning the paid coaching materials. If you can afford that, you should take that, because that will save your time. But again, like me, if you think that I am not actually willing to spend my money on the paid coaching materials, then it is very much possible to crack GATE with this, right? So now the call is yours, totally yours. GATE coaching materials are not bad, but it is totally possible to crack GATE with the free materials. If you like this video, please share this with your fellow GATE aspirants, and I will meet you in the next video. Until that, goodbye, take care, and thank you.